Hi, Lauro. I'm done with work and I'm on my way home. What are you making for dinner today?
Hi, Pia. Thanks for your hard work today. I think I'll try and make a quiche today.
What? A quiche? That's the thing with a lot of vegetables, right?
Oh, yeah, it is, I guess. You said yourself that you wanted something that looked fancy and would look good on your Instagram page, so I decided on making a quiche.
Yeah, but do quiches even look that good?
Yeah, I think it does. I don't know about Instagram and stuff, but I think it'll look good if you take a picture of it or something.
Yeah. I guess it's good if it will look good on Instagram, but... Yeah, no, I've made up my mind. I think I'm going to stop living with you now.
Huh? What are you suddenly saying, Pia? But it's only been 3 months since we've started living together.
Yeah, but... I know you're good at cooking and can make food that looks as good as it tastes, and thanks to that, I've been able to get a lot of likes on Instagram, so you were very valuable to me, but...
What? What do you mean I was very valuable?
You know that I don't like vegetables that much, right?
I know. That's why I cut the vegetables that I put into the quiche very thinly, and made sure that the bacon and egg that I know you like stands out.
You think about nutrition too much, Lauro. That's all you think about, whether the food you make is healthy or not. This outweighs the fact that your food looks good on Instagram.
Actually, I make sure the food tasted good and looks good as well. And I don't get why you're getting mad. You said yourself that you wanted to have a better diet, so I always try to make food that I know you'll eat, and looks good as well.
I wanted you to make me dishes without any vegetables. That's what I meant when I said I wanted a better diet.
What? So you're just not going to eat vegetables anymore? Besides, I don't think there are any dishes that don't use at least some sort of vegetable. What you're saying is impossible, Pia.
It's not. How hard is it to just not put vegetables in your dishes? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore, though. You failed me as my boyfriend / personal chef.
I was your personal chef?
Yes. That's why I made you move in with me in the first place. I'll go and eat out somewhere tonight, so could you just leave already? We're breaking up, so goodbye.
Hey, Laura, it's been a while. You don't have any work today, right? Why don't we go out drinking tonight? There's something important I want to ask an old friend advice for. You know me better than anyone else, after all. Hey, Adamo. Long time no see. Are you free tonight? Well, I guess I'm free. But sorry, I'm in a bit of a pinch right now, and I'm really in no position to be giving people advice. What's wrong? I don't have anywhere to live anymore. Huh? Why in the world did that happen? Did you lose your job and run out of money or something? No, it's not like that. You see, I started living with my girlfriend Pia 3 months ago, since it seemed she really wanted me to move in with her. Oh, the girl that you've been dating for a year now, right? You moved in with her? Yep. But she kicked me out last night, apparently. She only wanted me to move in with her in the first place so I could be her personal chef. Huh? She kicked you out? What in the world did you do to make her that mad? And what do you mean she only wanted you to move in with her so you could be your personal chef? I'm not the one at fault here. Probably. She's just crazy, alright? It took me way too long to realize that. What do you mean, probably? You see, it seemed like Pia had very high expectations for my cooking, and she said that she wanted to improve her diet now that I was living with her. That's why I thought I needed to do something about how she hates vegetables so much. I see. which is why I made sure that all the food I made had a balance of nutrients. I tried cutting the vegetables thinly and mixing it in the food so that it wouldn't stand out, and made sure the food looked good in general. I tried this and that, but yesterday she told me that she wanted to improve her diet without eating any vegetables, which, as you know, is impossible. Huh? Is this girlfriend of yours nuts or something? What do you mean she wants to improve her diet without using vegetables? Yeah, but apparently by improve her diet, she didn't mean she wanted to eat healthier, just as she wanted to eat food that looked and tasted good. She got mad when I told her that I was making a quiche with vegetables in it, which is when she kicked me out yesterday. Huh? She kicked you out for putting vegetables in a quiche? Aren't those supposed to be full of vegetables? This girl of yours is spewing nonsense. Right? I tried telling her that, but she wouldn't listen to me and kicked me out, saying that I was a failure of a personal chef. Last night I temporarily moved my stuff into a trunk room and slept in an internet cafe, but I really need to find somewhere to live soon. Why don't you live with me then? In fact, that's just what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. What? Your house? That's a really kind offer, but it's a bit too far from my office. Don't worry about it. Huh? What do you mean by that? You see, I actually moved near where you live, or where you used to live, I guess. Really? Yep. I thought it was about time to move out of the tiny apartment I've been living in since university. You'll probably be able to reach your office in 20 minutes from where I live. Where is it, by the way? It's the high-rise condo near A Station. A high-rise condo? Since when do you earn enough money to live in a high-rise condo? I don't. The room I got is on the lowest floor as well, so it's not that expensive in the first place. You see, I thought about living in one of the higher floors, but my sister Gina lives near here and will probably come visit me from time to time. Oh, that's right. Your sister is afraid of heights, right? Yeah, so what do you think? Want to move in with me? What exactly do you mean when you say I'm going to move in with you? I meant, do you want to share a room with me in this high-rise condo? Do you want to share a room with me? To tell you the truth, I was planning on sharing the room with my cousin at first, but this cousin of mine suddenly had to go on a business trip abroad before he was able to move in, so I thought I could share it with you instead. Oh, I see. What are we going to do about rent? We'll be splitting the rent, of course, but it's still going to be cheaper than your rent when you used to live on your own, so I don't think it's a bad deal. This is a very generous offer, I guess. If you want, you can come live here and see what it's like before you decide whether you're going to move in with me or not. At least you'll have a place to stay before you decide where you're going to live, right? Yeah, that'd be really helpful. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on your offer. Tell me if there's anything that I can help with, alright?
Hey, Lauro. Why are you going in and out of a high-rise condo? I saw you this morning while I was on my way to work from A Station. By the looks of it, you're obviously living there now. What is the meaning of this? It's only been 1 month since we broke up, and now you're suddenly living in a high-rise condo? Since when did you earn enough money to live in a place like that? What in the world happened after you moved out? Reply to my text, Lauro.
Thanks for making me a lunchbox again, Laurel. It was delicious as usual. My colleagues thought I got married and my wife was making these. You're welcome, Adamo. I'm glad you liked it. Especially the boiled bell pepper seasoned with soy sauce. The soup stock went so well with the vegetables. To tell you the truth, I've hated bell peppers ever since I was a child, but this was delicious. Yep, I know you love soup stock, so I thought you'd be able to eat the bell peppers if I cooked them in it. Was I correct? Yep, right on the mark. Seriously? Sharing a room with you was a great decision. You're so good at cooking, Laurel. Sorry, You have to make my sister's lunchbox as well now, though. Don't worry about it. Your sister Gina always looked like she loves the food I make, so it made me happy looking at her. What exactly do you mean by that? What? Are you attracted to my sister or something? Huh? No, that's not what I meant. Is that so? To tell you the truth, sharing a room with you has been great for me as well. I hate cleaning, so I'm so glad that you do all that stuff for me, Adamo. You're welcome, I guess. Consider it my way of repaying you for your delicious food that you make. Tonight I'm planning on making the stew with asparagus and chicken that you like. Oh, nice! Alright, now I feel a lot more energized. Yep, let's do our best with our remaining work this afternoon. Yep, I'm not going to do overtime no matter what today. Lauro, what's this dish with the sweet carrots you put in my lunchbox today called? It's called carrot glaze. You know, the one that you see a lot with hamburgers or steaks. Oh, that stuff. It was so delicious. Could you teach me how to make it? It looks simple to make, unlike what you usually put in my lunchbox, so I could probably make it as well. Sure, of course. Alright, I'll buy the carrots on my way home from work then. Why don't we make those for dinner? Got it. Lauro, do you have some time right now? There's something you need to see. What's the matter? Are you still looking at your ex-girlfriend's Instagram page? No, actually I never did. I couldn't be bothered with all that Instagram stuff. Seriously? What about Pia's Instagram page? Did she cause trouble or something? Yup. I found out about it through Twitter, but apparently people are bashing her. Wait, what? Why? You should see it yourself. I don't want to spoil the fun. 2 months ago, you got a text from your ex-girlfriend asking why you were now living in a high-rise condo, right? Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't reply, though. It looks like she's desperate to get back with you. So you're definitely going to get involved in this, especially since everyone is bashing her on Instagram. I think you should take a look at what she's doing quick. Alright, got it.
Hi, Lauro. Long time no see. Hey, why don't we start living together again? You see, I've thought a lot about it since you left, and I came to the conclusion that I need a boyfriend like you that's good at cooking. It'd be even better if said boyfriend lived in a high-rise condo. And the first person that came to mind was you. You're living in a high-rise condo now, right? I have no idea how you suddenly started earning so much money, but you're incredible. As a reward for your hard work, I'll move in with you again. I'm sure the view from one of the higher floors of a high-rise condo is breathtaking. You can probably see the whole city, right? So, what do you say? Let's get back together, shall we?
Long time no see, Pia.
Hi, Lauro.
It seems you have quite a few misunderstandings, so I'll correct you first. I live in one of the lower floors, so the view is the same of that of a regular apartment.
What? But I thought you were making a lot of money now, and that you lived in one of the highest floors. Don't you want to get back together with me?
No, I don't want to get back together with you, Pia. Now that I've had time to think, I don't know why I put up with you for 3 months in the first place, since you clearly only saw me as your personal chef. Besides, I'm sharing a room with an old friend of mine now, so you can't move in with us.
Huh? That's not true, Lauro. I said you were my boyfriend / personal chef, not just my personal chef. There's a difference. And what do you mean you're sharing a room with a friend of yours now?
The day after you kicked me out of your apartment, he suggested that I move in with him at the high-rise condo he rented. He said he was initially planning on sharing a room with his cousin, but since his cousin suddenly had to go abroad, he invited me to share a room with him instead. It was really good timing, actually. We're splitting the rent between the two of us.
Seriously? Alright, then just kick this old friend of yours out then. That way I can move in with you, right?
That's impossible.
Why?
He's the one who invited me, not the other way around. It's my friend who owns the room in this high-rise condo.
What?
If we're going to cancel the room sharing, then I'm the one who'll have to leave, not him.
No way. But that's going to be a problem for me.
Oh, are you talking about how everyone's bashing you on Instagram?
Huh? But I thought you didn't look at my Instagram.
Apparently you were terrible at cooking all along. You used to post pictures of my cooking claiming it was yours, right? But ever since you kicked me out, you've been posting pictures of salads you bought from the supermarket that you just put on plates, haven't you? Your followers noticed this and now they're bashing you for being a faker. And instead of trying to calm everyone down, you got mad at them in return and only added more fuel to the fire.
You saw all that?
Yeah. I usually don't even use Instagram, but the friend of mine who I live with told me about it after finding out what happened on Twitter.
What? It spread to even Twitter? Now everyone's going to know.
Yeah. Eventually they figured out where you live, and now you can't live in your current apartment, right? You remember that I was living in a high-rise condo now, and so you came up with the plan of moving in with me and posting the food that I make on your Instagram again, claiming that you made it. And if you got back together with me, not only would things go back to the way they were, you could now also be able to live in a high-rise condo. That was what you were thinking, right?
Seriously? How do you know all that? Fine. It's alright if we don't live in a high-rise condo. Just start living with me again. You see, I already canceled the contract at my previous apartment because I thought I would be able to move in with you at your high-rise condo, so I have nowhere to live.
Huh? You canceled your contract at your apartment even though you didn't know how I would reply?
I canceled it because I thought you would be thrilled to live with me again. Come on, you'll let me live with you again, won't you?
No thanks. I'm done with you bossing me around, Pia.
What? But I'm giving you the chance to get back together with me. We could go back to the good old days. Remember how happy we were back then?
You were the only one enjoying our time together, Pia. I realize that now.
Huh? Why are you saying that? You're saying that you didn't enjoy our time together?
I did at first, but slowly living with you turned into a nightmare. You see, I finally noticed what was wrong with our time together once I moved in with my friend. Not only did you never pay for the ingredients that I used, but you never even said thank you to me for making your food. You treated me like some sort of servant, Pia.
What? That's not true. I never thought of you as my servant. And isn't it only natural for the person who's going to make the food buy the ingredients themselves?
Actually, it really isn't. Especially when you were the one who always asked to make food for you. You see, my friend that I live with here always thanks me for making him food, and looks so moved that I sometimes think he's exaggerating. It really makes me feel like there's a meaning to what I'm doing. Not only that, but he doesn't make me do all of the housework, unlike you. My life right now living with him is so much better than my life living with you.
Fine, I get it. I just have to thank you, right? That's so easy. Thank you for always cooking for me while we were together, Loro. There, I did it. Oh, and I don't have any complaints about your cooking except for the fact that you used vegetables.
I already told you, I have no intention of getting back together with you. Besides, you're clearly just saying that so I would agree to living with you again. It's obvious you don't actually mean it.
Huh? Of course I mean it. Why don't you want to live with me again? I already made so many compromises.
Sorry, but I started going out with my friend's sister.
What? You found a new girlfriend already?
Yes, I already have a girlfriend, so getting back together with you or living with you again is both impossible.
What? No way. Then where am I supposed to live, huh? You see, my parents cut ties with me after this incident, and I have no one I can rely on anymore. You can't just leave me, Lauro. This is your fault.
I don't see how this is my fault. And it's not my problem whether you have nowhere to live anymore. You yourself kicked me out of your apartment knowing I had nowhere else to live, right? You get what you deserve, Pia.
Please, do something about this, Lauro. You're the only person I can rely on.
No. Don't contact me ever again. I'm blocking you now. Goodbye. I found out what happened to Pia after that through her Instagram page, which was still a battleground. Pia had nowhere to live now she left her apartment, but for some reason decided to stay in a 5-star hotel. But 2 days later, people on the internet found out again that she was staying there. Apparently, this caused some sort of trouble for the hotel, and so they refused to let her stay starting the day after that. Not only did the internet find out where she was staying, but they also found out where she worked, which caused trouble for her office also. And so, her office had her relocated to another office in the countryside. But she refused this location and quit voluntarily, saying that she would no longer be a fabulous city girl when she was relocated to the countryside. After that, she started posting these strange emo poems with pictures of the night sky or nature as the background. But one day, she suddenly stopped posting, probably because she could no longer pay her phone bills. And so I blocked her Instagram as well and decided to put this whole incident in the past where it belonged.